Hey, excellent. Looks like the boss isn't despawning. So, Calamity, the greatest Terraria mod to ever exist, with no questions asked. Would you believe some people haven't played this? So, me and my friend recently decided to finish Terraria all the way through, and having done that, we decided to move on to the best mod of all time, Calamity. With a couple extra details that aren't exactly the most important. So, yeah, without any further ado, I guess, welcome to TheRarria Modded. By the way, all of this was streamed live on Twitch, so if you want to pop in and, maybe get your chance to show up and chat, then please leave a follow. It would be greatly appreciated, as I'm currently trying to build a career around Twitch, but, still got a long ways to go on that one. So, yeah. Enjoy. The playthrough begins as all good Terraria playthroughs do, with a new character and a new name. I was struggling with the name for a while, until I eventually had divine inspiration from the title bar of all things, and then decided to put my own spin on it. Please welcome Okira again? Yeah, Okaru. Please welcome Okaru the Zoroark. Your name is Okaru now. Now, the thing that I tend to do with Terraria playthroughs is I tend to make a fully custom OC. This playthrough, I'm going with Okaru, who was previously a human who got Pokemon Mystery Dungeoned and then sent back to their world, but they continued to remain a Zoroark. Arceus did a big fucky with that one, but being a Zoroark made them considerably more able, and as they're a big gamer, they utilize this new body to perform actions from these games that they play that would typically be impossible to a normal human. And also, their status as a previous human allows them to speak English, which is very good for communicating with all of the NPCs. There will be two other people joining us in this series. The first one is Hexel, who is playing as himself, and Ed, who is not able to join us for this little sadomasochism session. Turns out, putting in the wrong coordinates and not double-checking is a common habit that his character has.
Machine, I will... Not again! Are you fucking serious?
How many times can I type the fucking coordinates wrong?
Why are you here?
So he got a little lost. So yeah, without any further ado, let's get into the gameplay. Simple. Spawn in, cut trees, kill slimes, open the starter bag to use your class, learn what your race abilities are, make NPC hunt, mine, get your life crystal stolen, fucking cheater. And then absorb every life crystal you find from then on just to make sure that you don't lose anymore. You know, generic Terraria things. For this playthrough, I planned on making an underground base where instead of building on the surface, I would build underground and have a lot of cool builds down there. The only issue was finding a good starting position for the village. And then there was also the issue of armor and tools, which was solved pretty easily after I spent like several minutes going down and mining platinum, since we didn't have gold in this world. And eventually, my life crystal hoarding obsession paid off when eventually we got the text implying Eye of Cthulhu was going to spawn. What? Still not having a base, but having pretty decent gear at this point. Hi, post-recording Sky here. I had a single mining helmet and a platinum bow. I don't know what prompted me to say I had decent gear, but it was not decent. That out of the way, I hope you enjoy the rest of the commentary. I strapped up and decided to go for it.
This needs a bit of work. Here we go.
I forgot to enable my boss theme. Hold on a second. Ouch. Go. Too slow. Good bop. Ah! Fuck. Ah! Ow. Here we go. Couple more hits. Ah. Got him. After defeating the Eye of Cthulhu, I went back to mining out the base area, and Hexel stumbled across this little structure, which is basically just the TheRarria pyramid, but with a massive boss arena in it. Don't know what it does. Don't know what this coffin does. If you have an idea of what that does, please leave a comment. I'll try to get to it in the next episode. After Hexel found that, I decided to stick around the desert a little bit longer.
Oh wait, no, we do have
find more stories,
Okay, cool.
And then eventually, I stumbled across the chest with the desert medallion in it. Now, having this new thing, and having recently unlocked the homing attack, I decided now would be a pretty good time to try the homing attack's power. What I was not ready for was when I died, the boss did not in fact despawn, but instead made a beeline for the only other player on the map that was alive at the time.
Yeah, let's try this.
Let us waste no time.
I can just stay airborne with the lock-on. I call that shit lock-on technology. Fuck! Hey, Hexel, it looks like the boss isn't despawning.
Having realized my mistake, I decided to lock in and actually start fighting the Desert Scourge with Hexel in the desert, as the developers intended. I say as the developers intended, as if they expected Sonic the Hedgehog to fight the Desert Scourge.
Hexel? Oh god. This is totally intended. I did not realize this is what would happen. I'm sorry, bro. Ow.
After all of that, I decided to start working on the base a bit more, and so I excavated for a while. And then eventually Hexel decided to do this.
Excuse me? I did not say we could start this. Moment to adjust my controls. I am out of bullets. Good luck dealing with that on your own.
After that, I proceeded to work on the rest of the base for this entire rest of the stream, so, you know, more excavating, yippee.
Oh my god, my mic was muted the whole time, so... I'm going to be doing this little bit at the end of every video, where I show you guys the entire world that we have so far, so key structures, etc., etc. So, here's that pyramid that I saw earlier. There's, you know, the hieroglyphs, the spot where the coffin is supposed to be. We have the NPC houses for the caves. We have the crafting area. This is not my personal favorite style for a crafting area, but I'll take it. We're going to have relic room down here. If this is not big enough for all of these bosses here, please let me know. I will try to expand it. And then Hexel's room is going to be up there. This is going to be like a large church-like formation for the Codebreaker room. Why was there a bat there? Since apparently Hexel decided to build a Codebreaker computer. Ow. Managed to teleport down here with the teleportation potion one time, was not prepared. There are some random caches from where the mods just randomly sending me for some reason. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it for this tour. So, I will see you in the next one then. Peace out, gamers.